course, it would be nice to have the microphone on. I'm going to continue with my basic starship design after this thing gets loaded here. Make sure I got my stream set up correctly. Put this on. Oops. Hopefully the computer doesn't die. So I still have not fixed my keyboard or mouse. We have to deal with that, I guess. Somehow. Yeah, hello. So I guess we just hop right to it, huh? I should wait for this stuff to load. I don't know. Every time I come out of here, I think it sends you into a different area or something. That's paused. I think briefly I want to go into something really quick, and that's called the balance of the ship. If I open actually I don't know if it's this one. All of these ships designed are based on the same thing. They're based on the same central core idea of the ship that I'm doing. And luckily, for some reason, one of them came out, interestingly enough, where it flies straight without these maneuver thrusters. And I'm still sort of investigating that issue. I don't know if it's a problem. Looks like this was one of the ships that works because it doesn't have the central center thrusters on here, and I wanted to put the ISIN code and stuff to see if it works. I think, I don't know. I'll just hop in here. Is that stuff? That's actually connected. So the main problem, or one of the main questions, is the output of the thrusters. Now, most people are saying they're different because, well, this design is a little messed up, but because of the weight distribution and compensation for different weights around the ship. Well, see, that's actually 10 points lower. Now, let's see what happens here. Alright, so this ship is actually turning. And they are way too close on the sides. Yeah. Well, I don't really care about that right now. I'm just wanting to display something, because my other ship design's not doing this. And I just want to look at some of these thruster outputs. See, those two are different. I just started my stream. Thanks for joining there, Lancelot. Let's grab let's see, let's grab, wait, not that one. Yeah, hello. Well, I guess, so I was working on this. This is the basic framework for the ship, and I'll put up the weight and stuff here. It's my bird jabbering. So you can see here the weight, the center of mass is definitely lower than the center of thrust. And I've got engines in the middle there. And I'm going to drop these maneuver thrusters. Yeah, hello. So the ship should point down, theoretically. I think there's some junk on here that's probably gonna... Well, what is this? What's going on here? Okay. Nothing. Yet. So this one's definitely unbalanced. Or something's definitely wrong. Maybe there's an engine out or something. I don't know. Let me look here. Well, I don't know where it went. Huh? Oh, I'm still on it. Let me just slow this down a little. Oh, the battery ran dead. Actually, well, so it happened where the center of mass was higher, and the ship would point up. Because the thrust is underneath, it's going to push the back of the ship out from underneath of it. So that makes sense. So I just want to look at these numbers here. That's 1204. 1204. 1204. 1204. Alright, so these numbers are different down here in the middle. So the engines are compensating, they're doing something. And because the maneuver thrusters are not on, it's not, you know, lining up or whatever. I haven't even looked at this. But that's this ship. That's this ship design here. I don't even have my generators running on this. This was what's called like the basic frame. I called it frame base. So then, what did I do here? I don't know if it was this ship. So I got rid of these. Let's go back in here. Okay, well that's still turning to the right. Let me see something here. Okay, this may have had a problem with thruster names or something. That one tri-thruster may be throwing it off. That should not be connected. Yeah, I cut that pipe because... Or did I? Well, let's just double check on this here. Yeah, that's cut. That's not connected. Although that other pipe thing is connected. Maybe I could just get rid of that too. Let's see here. It's pretty centered. It's just low. There's nothing red here. Wait. Let me just hop back in here. Yeah, why is it doing that? Remove it, it will fly straight. Oh. They're all set to 0. Oh, maybe it's the batteries. So, in other words, now the tri-thruster's not connected. It's the batteries is what it is. So, these ships are very sensitive to balance. Anyway, let me go to my other design. So then I went and I messed with this Talus Hauler design that I was working on. I messed with the central part of that. And the reason why I changed this design is because I wanted to have beams in my in between my cargo crates right here. So this is kind of the same thing. I'll show you what's in the back there. So this only has the up, down. Oh, I guess it's got a right and left. Listen to that bird, will you? Huh. That's odd. I must have deleted that hard point when I deleted the thruster. Okay, so this is the Talus Hollow designer that I was working on. I added my other stuff here. Oh, that's pretty balanced, you know. It's a little bit high. I think it's a little bit high, so it should point up. And there's no mass in here. I'll just set this moving for a minute here. Actually, so here's this ship here. So if we look at all these values, wait a minute, something's 6815, 6815, 6815, 6815. Uh-oh, I got stuck. I mean, it's going straight. Wait. those center thrusters don't look like they're lit here. Come on. 68, 15. So they're all the same. So you can see all these thruster numbers are the same right here. Now, because I'm stuck in here. And there's no, the thing is flying straight, you know? I don't know, with that stuff that's on the top right there, those thrusters on the bottom should be pushing that ship upwards. And it's not. That's just some junk back there. I mean, you can see in relation to the stars out there, you know, this thing is flying straight as an arrow. And all the thruster outputs are the same. Now, whether that's a problem, I don't know. Then what did I do? I added a section here. What did I load? That's the Talus Hauler. So I took that design and I started working on it. I changed it to this because I wanted to re-add those center thrusters. And I put more weight on here. Yeah, that's strange. I must have moved. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll just delete that hard point. So now I just have the up down here, and I've added 4 more thrusters in the middle. And I even thought that I think I can add another set of thrusters all the way around the center. That sort of thing. I mean, the balance, I don't know, you know, it's like, it looks pretty even. So I wonder, out of curiosity, let's add a maximum mass to selection. In fact, I'll add it to that top corner. So these are all 0. There's extra mass right there. And let's see what happens. So as you can see here, this ship is flying straight as an arrow. Absolutely straight. And now when I look at my engines, we're at 7367, 7367, same number, same number, same number. Same number. That one's not putting out any thrust. that's odd. It's probably a naming convention. I'm having issues with these naming conventions. So here's a thruster that's out. And the ship is still flying straight. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Shut it, bird. I just noticed something here. I wonder if you guys caught it just before I left the test. Let's go back in there. This is very interesting. Let's see if that... Alright, look what happened. The thruster came back on. Okay? But... I want to see something here. Something interesting's happened. See, now I don't know why the thruster was off when I went in, and all the numbers are, you know, they're all numbered correctly, all that good stuff. The thruster current thrust number, I don't know, I took that number off, so they're all the same for some odd reason. I don't know why yet. And the maneuver thruster up and down, they're off. But why that thruster just turned off, it's something to do with test, I think. Alright, I want to try something here because I noticed something. I noticed something real strange. We're going to cut the fuel to this here. And I can check, I always check my durability, make sure there's no red blocks and stuff. And in this particular design I think I added or did I? Looks like I didn't. That was in a different design. I added a bunch of beams in the middle somewhere. I don't know what it was. Totally forgot. I don't care. Bang! If you wonder what that is, I got parts that are loose. That's not a big deal. Alright, now I've got 10,000. Okay, oh, wait. Wait a minute. What happened? There's still 40,000, those 3 blocks. Captain, she'll fly apart. Fly her apart then, I don't care. 10,000, 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. That's 10,000. 10,000. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How could there be... Look at this. The fuel line is cut on this thruster, and yet it's firing. somebody help me. I need help. My mind is going haywire. What is going on? I wonder if it's because it's tied to a group. And a group only needs one cable. That's 16, 16, 15, 15. That's interesting. It's not physically connected. I want to change this. So that's 17, and that's 16. And there's no fuel going there to that connector. What a strange web we weave. Huh, this is strange. Huh, I don't know about this. So it's compensating somehow to keep it flying straight even without a thruster on, I guess. But it's still getting... They're all the same numbers, but they're pulsing back and forth. Oh, now look at this. Wait. Okay, there's nothing coming out of there. But it's acting like there's thrust coming out of that thruster. Okay, let me try something different here. Let me save this. Because I am suspecting... let's see. I'm suspecting the test. I'm suspecting the whole ship designer. What could cause this? It's something to do with the previous setup or something. Or maybe. I don't know. It's not consistent. Everything's loading in here. Okay, so when we load in the game, these things all start out with 0. So we'll just bring these up to 40,000 here. Just to give it some imbalance. That's 16, that's 17. Center of gravity. Actually, that's the center of mass. It's definitely higher now. Oh, wait a minute. What's happened here? Oh, there we go. That's the center of thrust. Huh. Center of thrust is in the center still. Well, let's just see what happens. A lot of trial and error in this game, no matter what you do. Oh, now it's doing something different. Oh, that was just... it has something to do with the generator spooling up, charging the battery. Ah, okay, so we've got that weight on the left of the ship. But for all intents and purposes, it's going straight. Well, no, it is actually... It's actually pulling up and to the right now. Due to the difference in weight on... But look at this. The thrust in... Wait, that's supposed to be disconnected. Alright, let's just disconnect the power. Because something is just weirding out with this fuel. It's acting like it's getting fuel. There should be nothing there. Actually, you know what I think I'll do? I will go ahead and get rid of... I'll reset this. Someone is going to get a shower. Yeah, you know better. You almost got yourself a little quickie there, bub. Japers, creepers. Bing, bada bing, bada boom, boom, bang, bang, boom. Oh, this is strange. That thruster's connected. And yet, what the heck? The fuel line is connected. And now this one's not firing. That one's not firing. That's 15. All 4 of those are not firing now. The tester's not being consistent. What did I tell you about going down there, boy? Don't send me out of there. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, shit. Yeah, stinker you. Okay, it seemed like it was working that time. I don't know. It's the tester. I think the test area is... I think it might have some problems. I don't know. Oh wow, you know what I think has happened? I think there's a memory issue. Wait a minute. That should be reading 10,000. That one thruster doesn't look like it's putting out... Well, it's just the way I'm looking at it, I guess. $86.42. It's going straight now. Oh, you know what? That might have to do with charging... That movement might have to do with the generators doing something. Okay, let's put, we're going to fill up these ore crates. I got 2 sections of ore crates here. And I'm just going to fill up these top ones. And there's a couple other things that I need to do, or do I? Yeah, that's, I want to mess with those cables. I don't know. And I was supposed to have a, oh, I know what that side port was now. That wasn't a thruster. That was my resource port. Let's see, I'll have to, I want to put that back in. Yeah, is that a hard point? I don't know what that is. Well, I could. I gotta put that back in there. Because I want to check something. Shouldn't be a problem. I thought it was. I thought it was a maneuver thruster. This is my mouse acting up. Now I may have to bolt that hard point. No, I guess not. Sometimes I gotta bolt the hard point on. Okay, those are all 40,000 on the top. I got a hard point connected. And again, you can see that the center of mass is definitely higher than the center of thrust right here. So these engines should be pushing the ship upward. Now, if I fire these engines up and I go out there and all these engines are reading the same amount of thrust, then something's wrong, or I've got a design that is working somehow to compensate. What acts like it doesn't matter? You know, I don't know. Mainframe 5. So to prove this, no, there's something else I did that I noticed is on this thruster value. Wait. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. I mean, I changed that number 4 to a 0.001 so I could get a finer adjustment on my thruster, because I did a stream where I wanted to see if I could add more thrust to something. If something was reading 10,000, the only way to put more thrust in the other thrusters is to manually do it on a separate line, and if you do that, that's going to force the ship out of alignment. That sort of thing. There's a reason for doing all this. I know people don't hang around really long enough to understand exactly what's happening. You know, maybe some people don't have a lot of patience or something. So that's 7450, 7450, 7450, 7450. So you can see, so far, if I could get a value of numbers on those lower thrusters, it would be good. It would be helpful. I gotta get into my cage. God, I'm trapped. Oh no, don't go in there. Actually, you know what? Maybe... 7450, 7450. All these bottom thrusters are reading the same. They're all the same. And it's flying straight. So, it makes no sense. This is a design that's doing something that, you know, I don't really know. It should be pointing the ship upwards, and it's not. Now let's get to exactly what the problem is. And that's these guys right here. So let's go to, let's just put a, well, I'm gonna put a tier 2 in there. I don't know, what's the difference? Thrust power 44,000. This one's got a thrust power of 40,000. Okay, now this is where the problem begins. So our rear thrusters are putting out 7,450 thrust. We have 40,000 kg in these top 3 units here to give a higher center of mass in an effort to watch the ship go upwards depending on the center of thrust and all that sort of stuff. But it's not doing it. Wait a minute. Okay, there's the center of thrust. It's right in the center, and there's the center of mass. Now this time, watch what happens. So we're just gonna jump out of the chair. I'm just gonna nudge this forward, and we will see the action of these maneuver thrusters. Well, I guess I gotta crank it right up. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I gotta change. I have to change the numbers on those. Let's see, we'll use 20 and 21. It's not a problem. It's a problem with my mouse, though. Damn it, I can't grab this. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna do it. Copy. Paste. 2, 0. Paste 2, 1. Alright, that's been labeled. Now let's go in here. We'll save this. God, don't do it that way. Main frame 5B. Are they firing or what? Oh my God, what's wrong with this? Get up there. Oh my God, what's going on? The thrusters are not firing. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is not good. What the hell? Oh, they screwed everything up. Oh my God, why? Why did this disappear? Oh shit, I don't remember what number that was. This is why I always do these game saves. If you don't, you're gonna be just SOL. SOL. Paste. 2, 1. Paste. 2, 0. Okay. 5B has been resaved. That thruster's been fixed. Oh, I've got to do my weights again. I seem to have some beams missing here. We could put... Is it just one beam? I really... My mouse... I swear... Look at this. Oh my god. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. You got 1.579 ship strength factor, whatever. And let's go back over here. Verify that our ship mass is high, which it is. Now the thrusters are connected in the front. That is saving. Now let's try this again. What the hell? I lost all my thrusters. Everything just died. Just all I did was put those 2 thrusters on. Everything died. Like, what the heck? Oh, you know what's wrong? Well, I could have been the generators. It could have been the generators. Okay, now. Well, see, this is what I have to do now. I've got to put the icing in here. Now we're finally at a point where this stuff needs to work. I can't get these damn things connected. I don't know how to connect these stupid things, honestly. Why don't I have this on the damn floor? I don't even have the right connector thing. I don't even know what this is. This is just mess. This is garbage. Why are you doing this? Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. What the fuck is wrong with this? See, this is why I don't put my streams up. I lose my patience. I'm having a problem with this. I should write a bug on it. I'm writing this up because I'm not going to deal with this. Is just I'm not happy. They're going to say that's not a major bug. Yeah, well, I can barely connect to the thing. I don't like it. It looks horrible. Oh god, that's not even the ISIN script. Where's the ISIN script now? It's not even on here. I'll have to load my ISIN module and steal it. Oh, it's just one chip. Good. I don't know what that is actually. Yep. Go ahead, do your thing, mouse. Just piss me off today. Cargo lock. I'll just change this one, I guess. Oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Okay. Do I've got... Oh shit, you know what I don't have? Oh, I gotta put those on there. I'm gonna put them in here. I gotta put these receivers in. That means hard points. Oh, come on! I gotta bear down on this mouse. Oh my god, I hate this. I really gotta fix this mouse. I just don't feel like it. I don't know what the hell to do. I guess these only need power. I could run a cable here. Well, these probably won't bolt in. Nope. Epic failure. You gotta put in the navigation receivers too. And bolt them in. I mean... I gotta rename these too. There's a lot of work to it. Signal strength is AT, no, A. Target message is AT. This is 180. This is B. BT. C. Okay, that's it. Those are in. That's on. This is in. Now we should be able to get, and these are all like this. Something's got a durability issue, and I'm not getting. Oh, I think it's this thing. Oh, that's bolted. Something's red somewhere. You're kidding me. What's that? Oh my god, I want to cuss so bad right now. Wait. I don't know what's wrong here. You are effing kidding me. Why is this happening? They're all bolted. What? Oh my god, what's wrong? I don't really need this now. Oh my god, why? I'm just not with it right now. You know what? What did I tell you about getting down there, huh? What did I tell you? I said no. Gonna lose it. This is not happening. Why are these ones okay and these ones aren't? The game is gonna make me pull my hair out and I ain't got none left. Fuck. Yeah. Oh my god, get off of there. I don't know why those are red. I really don't. I don't know what's wrong. I'm pissed off. I'm effing mad right now. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'm putting this stream on the fucking internet. I don't give a fucking shit. This is what I have to deal with. You know? There's something else red. Why are those red? I got bolts on them. No I don't. Yep, that's what it was. I didn't put those bolts in there. My memory capacity and ability to do things is somewhat deteriorated, but now I've lost. Wait a minute. I didn't want to rewrite that stuff in there, so let's do this again. There, good. That shit's done. Yeah, everything's green now. This happens. You know, it's like I won't do a certain thing, and I get very frustrated. Alright, all those masses are up there. Let's check this again. And you can see that the mass is high. I wish I had a cage and a walkway back here so I could look at these bottom engines. I don't know if I can put yeah, you know what, the hell with it. So now what did I do? I added nav thrusters. I've got these in. Let's go ahead and go in here. My ISIN's not working. It's not connected. Look at this. It's broke. It says it's connected, and it's not connected. This is not a good day for Starbase as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Oh, you get it off the chip? Alright, that's the ISIN code. Hopefully it's the right one. It's the older version. But it's not working. Oh, it is working. Hello, Dolly. So it looks like I got around 115. And that's only putting out 302. Oh my god. Everything's 302 because of those stupid thrusters. Now let me get rid of them stupid things. I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what is going on. But this is almost quitting time here. Now it's reading 99. Okay, what happened here? So I'm guessing 99. Something. Well, it might. The navigation thrust. The navigation receivers might be heavy. It's reading 4638. No, shoot. Oh, it was 4638. Oh, those two thrusters are out. Huh? Wait, did I? Why are those two thrusters out? Oh my god. Why? Oh, this thing is bugged. I think it's bugged. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I want to grab. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. I really don't want to fucking repeat myself, you know? I'm getting tired of it. Wait. Come on, mouse, work with me. Damn it. I wonder if I can use this. This is not gonna work. Okay. I call this Stored battery power goes till 10. Uh, the thrusters are having issues, and it's because of changing things and going back into the test. It's not being, something is not being consistent. So I am going back to a previous game save. Yeah, I've been through the whole naming convention, all that stuff with the MCU and everything. I messed with that for over a week before I figured out the problem was in the main flight computer. Yeah, it's the problem. I have a problem with the maneuver thrusters. They're when I add the maneuver thrusters on, they are effectively shutting the ship down. And what I'm doing right now is I wanted to verify the speed with the maneuver thrusters on, but I can't even do that because they're shutting the thrusters off. It's just I don't know what's happening. It's being very frustrating. Nav beacons. Not happy. Not happy. I got mouse issues too. It's not helping out very much. And I may even restart the ship designer again too after I put these back in here. Actually, let's see, wait just a minute here. You know what I could do? Maybe they named the same as your backward engines. If I don't have backwards, I just have forwards. I'm not going backwards yet. Nope. Yeah, my bird's like, uh-huh. I want to try something though before I actually physically connect these. Look at my mouse is. I have to fight with my mouse. It's crazy. It's getting so. Really, it's getting bad, worse every night. Let me knock these out of here for a minute. So as you can see, I have no maneuver thrusters. I want to re-verify something here. Let's put all this back together again. Yeah, I meant you can call them aimed backwards. I do not rename thrusters right now. And the reason for that is because you have to rename the item in the main flight computer, and I'm not messing with that anymore right now because that caused a problem, and I couldn't figure that problem out for like a week or more. I had thrusters that weren't working, and it all had to do with the main flight computer names. So yeah, that's not my cup of tea right now. I'm just gonna check these thrusters here again. That's just that's just loose stuff. We don't worry about that. 10, 10. That's 10. That's 10. Oh, that's 0. Okay, now, let's see here. See, none of those are firing. Let me just take a quick look here. That's 16, and that's 17, just like they're supposed to be. Now let's go back in. I haven't changed anything. I'm going to go back into the test again. We're trying to fix mouse aimed mining lasers. Yeah, I started messing around with that, but I gotta get a ship built, you know? I got the turret idea about doing some stuff with mining, but then I set all my thrusters at aim backwards, name NR. Yeah, I mean, if I can get them working the way they're supposed to, I might make a game save, and then, you know, I might change my group numbers. But right now, this is what's happening. You see what happened? Now all the thrusters are working. So, I just went from non-working thrusters, didn't change anything, and now I've got working thrusters. And it looks like my numbers are different. Let's go back and do it again. It's got to do with that startup or something. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't think that that garbagey stuff back there is doing anything. Now I got a different set of numbers. Look at this. 8771. Now look at this. Now I got one thruster out. And I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is just going back and forth between design and the test. I wonder if it has to do with, I think you have to save the names with the thruster name tool. Oh, no, I ain't doing that. No way. If I can't do it in the designer, then I mean they're all oh, wait a minute. Let me see what you're talking about here. There's a value. I mean, this isn't what the problem is. The problem's the inconsistency between the thrusters firing or not. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, let's see. Wait a minute here. Oh, God. No, I'm not loading that. I better resave this. I think I'm gonna have to resave this. If I don't, because that's my only working. Or something. I don't know. And this is another thing, you know, the thrusters are not pulling the ship up like they're supposedly supposed to. Because I've got all this mass on the center of mass is higher than the center of thrust. And the thrusters are not pushing the ship up. They are balancing. The thrusters are self-balancing the ship. And as soon as I put on the maneuver thrusters, everything goes haywire. So there's something fishy going on with these thrusters. Oh, I see what's missing here. Because they're different numbers. Well, I understand about grouping thruster names. If you notice, that's 15, that's 15. These two I changed. Because I was having a problem with these cables. I don't know if you were here earlier. So I disconnected the cables, I disconnected the fuel line, and this one thruster on the left was still putting out thrust. Totally impossible. Then I disconnected the blue line, and I can't remember what happened. But still. And I think what's happening, I'm wondering if issues that are happening and changes that are made are being saved in a cache memory, and somehow the cache memory is not getting cleared or something. Because I mean, as you've seen, I can go back and forth between the ship designer and the test, and thrusters won't fire, thrusters will fire. It's like sporadically intermittent. And not only that, I've got this other issue with the centering. I purposely set the mass higher than the center of thrust so that the engines are supposed to push the ship upwards, but they're not doing that, and they're all the same thrust on all the engines. So when the top engines were the same number, okay, this is what was leading me to believe there was an issue with the cable and the fuel. I discovered, supposedly, that you only need one fuel pipe for a thruster group. So let's say if I had 10 thrusters, they all had the same number, and I got one fuel line connected, all those thrusters are going to work. In fact, I mean, I could probably demonstrate that right here. Or can I? Right here. So these two are the same number. They're 15. And I will disconnect this cable right here. And it might make a liar out of me because it's the thruster operation seems to be intermittent, but let's see what happens. So I'll just delete that cable right there. And we'll go here. And I'll just push this ahead here. Well, not... Okay, so what was that all about? I cut one cable, the thruster dies, and then all the other thrusters decided to go... Those other thrusters decided not to work for some reason. Let's see here. So, let me do it again. Let's just see what happens. I'll sit in the seat this time. Alright, well it's sort of making a liar out of me now. It's doing something. It's acting appropriately. Let's put the cable back in because that's really not the problem I'm dealing with. Alright, let's try it again. I believe you, the game did that to you. Well, I think you know, fix the problem, the game's folded. Oh no. No, the game's not folded up. We're not folding it up yet. No, we're gonna find the root of the issue. Alright, so now I'm back to checking my thruster values. They're all consistent. So what that means is this is a stable game save. They're all the same. See that? All the thruster values are the same. Yep, there. These are the bottom ones. And theoretically, they shouldn't be because the ship is unbalanced. And And what I wanted to do, so now I got this. Now I got this ship again. It's like I'm starting over again. And I really don't want to put in these. I gotta do this ice in so I can get the speed. I need to get the speed values. And of course my mouse is not cooperating anymore. It's slowly going the way of space dust. Well, this is back to a previous save where everything is working. You know, it's like I said, all my weight is upstairs. The center of mass is high. All the thruster values are the same. So with no maneuver thrusters, this particular build, no, I don't know. It's acting like the thrusters coming out of the thrusts coming out of the engines are gimbaled, you know? But there's just no way that they're going to gimbal the thrusters coming out of here. But that's what they're acting like. What they normally do is they change the value of the thrust in order to compensate for that difference. But that only happens if you have maneuver thrusters on. Now, maybe what I could actually do, instead of putting the maneuver thrusters on, I could put these guys on, these box thrusters, and use them for the up-down and do a comparison there. But I actually wanted to use the triangle thrusters for my maneuver thrusters. I changed them to different numbers, and it just killed my rear thrusters. Everything just died. That's what I'm having to deal with right now. I mean, the game fold. I've wanted to quit 2 or 3 times, believe me. There was a couple times there when I said to myself, you gotta be kidding me, right? And then my mouse started acting up. And I thought I was having a problem with the game until I realized it was the mouse. My mouse is just not cooperating anymore. And I'm kind of liking the design. Do them right, triangle thrusters and a 40 angle top ones aiming, well, works perfect for every maneuver you want to steer, even roll. 45-degree angle. Well, look at this. I need to get this in there. Yes. We have a connection. Alright, let's save this. So my center of mass is still high. Let's go in there and let's see if we gotta weld this. $45 degrees. Yeah, the other problem I have is the up and down is not working with my keyboard from the in the ship designer test. I think that's just a thing. I don't know. Well, I don't have. I can't. You can't put a link in there, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Well, so far I'm doing okay adding these nav receivers on. Let's see. Let file. New file. Mainframe 6A. Watch this. I'll show you. I will add these maneuver thrusters. Maybe we could throw the triangle thruster on afterwards too. I don't know if I can because that's not lined up. But maybe that's an idea. I don't know. I don't know. Come on, down there. Now, this is where supposedly the trouble begins. So we had around 7,300 on all those thrusters. Now I just added the two maneuver thrusters. And maybe we can see if they work here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta rename them. So this is 20. Actually, yeah. This is 21. Oh, they strafe up, down, left, right. Save, so use so many thrusters to put on. Yeah, right now I'm working on getting max speed for the entire ship build. And I want all my thrusters to be centralized. I don't really want, well, they're sort of outboard thrusters. And these guys here are supposed to be facing inside, not outside. And I also have room to add another thruster section around here. I'm trying to build the fastest, smallest ship that I can. But it's already been, this is like my third attempt here at figuring something out. Now look what's happening here. Okay? Why is this? Why is this happening? You don't have much crates, it must be doable. This is what the problem is. As soon as I had those maneuver thrusters on, now it's going up and to the right, which makes sense. It goes straight for a while, then it balances out. You know, maybe something's working here that... But my question is, why is it doing this? Why is it going straight without the maneuver thrusters? It looks like they're all changing between the same two numbers. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, I missed that stupid... Oh, wait. I think there's a thruster out. There was a thruster out. All I did was add the maneuver thrusters. This bottom thruster is out right here. Oh, that one's out. Look at this. Alright. Let's go here. I saved this. We'll just go back in. $359. Oh my god, it's weirded out again. My current thrust is 359. You know you can walk on the side of your ship if you press Q. Q? What does that do? Oh, really? Huh. God in heaven. And see, that's why I need to get the ISAN connected. 369 coming out of those thrusters. That's not right. Yeah, this is messed up really bad. I don't know what's going on. This is messed up. All these numbers are changing every time I go in there. First it's 369, now it's 1,000. And oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, I just thought of something. I think I know how to fix this. I think I can fix this. I think I know what the answer is. And I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, so here's the deal. Here's my thinking. It just so happens that the fuel line and the power line is connected to the same, everything's connected to the same fuel and power lines. And if I get rid of let's try something here. Let's see. That cradle you have under your seat can then only up or even a bit down a bit. No, that's well. This is a complete turret setup. I can go up, down, right, and left with this. It goes, I think it goes 90 degrees. Wait, yeah, it goes 90. Like it'll go straight up, and it will go straight down. But this is where I messed around with this earlier. I wanted to learn how to connect all this cradle stuff up, because I'm thinking I want to have a setup like this on my mining ship. But I got this other problem to deal with, and I think I might be able to fix it now. So I'm actually going to cut the power. I'm going to cut the fuel to those thrusters. And I think what I'm going to do is, because this particular design, matter of fact, you know what? Well, I can't. I could cut the power too. I'm going to have my maneuver thrusters on a separate fuel and power line from my forward thrusters. All my thrusters are going to be independent of each other on separate. How do I do that? I probably have to have a different flight control unit for those other thrusters. I mean, I don't understand why this ship is doing what it is when the other ones are not doing it. It's crazy. I just don't understand it. I've purposely set mass up high on that cargo section, and yet all the thrusters speed coming out of the thrusters is the same, and the ship's flying straight. Separate generator and prop tank and battery. Battery. Probably. Because, okay, so I think a couple of weeks ago, I had the reverse thrusters on, and I was discovering that the reverse thrusters were actually firing to keep the ship balanced. But this ship, don't ask me why, I have no clue. Maybe it's going to make a liar out of me now, but it's flying straight. This thing is flying straight as an arrow. Without maneuver thrusters. And all of the thrusters are putting out the same amount of thrust. Yeah, they're all working. And I still have to put on, I've got to put on my, my framework design and all that good, happy stuff. Can you steer? No, see, that's the thing. If I tie these maneuver thrusters to those fuel lines, the ship is going to try to balance itself. I think that's going to really screw up the efficiency. So I think it'll be, it's weird, you know? Because the other ship designs, I'll just save this here. The other ship designs, supposedly they're doing what they're, oh, you know what? Wait a minute now. Let me go back to Excalibur, because that's where I started having the problem. And you know what I may not have done is I may not have disconnected. Let's try this. Let's try this here. Let's cut this fuel line. Matter of fact, I could cut the fuel. This is my Excalibur design, but it's not, I don't even know what this is anymore. Well, those thrusters are in the way, but still. Let's see what happens here. Wait, what is this? I'm curious now. Maybe when I built this, I wasn't thinking about those maneuver thrusters, and I kept dealing with this problem because I knew it was a problem. I knew it was a problem. I think 2 weeks ago, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. Um, I couldn't focus because I got a bunch of other life stuff going on. You know. I'll see this one. What is this doing? Okay, this looks like there might be a thruster out somewhere. Is my guess. If I can. I can't see. Let me see here. Why would it be doing that? Let me try it again. Maybe, let's see, wait just a second here. Let me get rid of these guys. I don't know what, what the deal is, like how far apart these thrusters can be where they don't cause a problem. We'll just see what happens here now that I've cut them off. Okay, what did I do? Okay, these weren't bolted on. That's okay, we'll just get rid of that. Because I want to see something else right now. What is this? Well, I don't really care about that either. There it goes. Straight as an arrow. Look at that. Oops. Huh. That's the first time I've seen that happen. And it's all because of the maneuver thrusters kicking in. So I can actually end this stream a little early. I don't even know what time it is, but yeah, it's 6:30. But see, I don't understand why is it going. Let me go back to. Let's see. No, let me go way back. The problem all started when I was building my Talus miner ship. Wait. That's the last version of my miner ship here. Now see, this one does not have. What is this? It does have maneuver thrusters. Huh, I snuck them in there. I snuck them in there. Okay. What else? Let's put some weight on here. Well, actually. Alright, now let's look at the weight and thrust here. And you can see my center of mass is higher than my center of thrust, theoretically, the ship should pull upwards. If it does, I'm going to rage quit this game. You have to try triangle thrusters, then I don't see another solution. Alright, we got a durability error somewhere. This one's got... We don't need this. Let me get rid of this. And I'll get rid of this generator. I don't need this generator. It's misaligned. Wow. That's what it is. That's what's causing the problem all along. Uh-oh, wait a minute though. Hold the fort here. Hold everything. Oh, what's happening here? All the thruster values are different. Wait a minute. That's 5,000. That's 8,000. Oh, this ship's making sense. Oh, the thruster outputs are now making sense on this ship. Well, that's maxed at 10,000. Oh my god. This ship is making sense because the thruster values are all they're all changed to keep the ship going straight. Wow. Let's see. Why don't I save this? What is this ship? Let's see. Talus Minor. We'll call it. I'll call it 20. My other ship, the frame-based ship that I'm working on, doesn't make any sense. But this one does. I gotta fire this up again. Why is it that this ship is not compensating like the other one does? Yeah, see, these are all the same. What is different about this ship that's causing... I have to go to bed. It's like 3:30. Yeah, thanks for hanging out there, Nano Soldier. I got two different ships that are doing similar things, but they're different. So it'll be an interesting problem for me to work on tonight and figure out what's going on. I want to help the devs, you know. I sort of like the game because I ain't really got nothing else to do. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break myself and have a dinner and stuff. Pretty quick. I probably should call it quits myself because I don't know. I need to take a brain break, you know, so that I don't get burned out. But it's interesting that I figured out what's going on. I don't know. It's keeping my brain working. You know, I got to keep my brain working.